Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Jake Jaboreli of Jaboreli.com. Just a bunch of referral links. For the last 2.5 days now, I have, ironically, at least for me, started playing an online game made by the founders of Zynga. You know who Zynga is. It's the people who made Farmville, Words with Friends, as noted here on the screen. They're one of the companies that was the biggest on Facebook for a very, very long time. I actually used to live just down the street from their head office in Silicon Valley when I lived there years ago. And they've gotten into crypto. So that's why I'm talking about them. I can't see any other reason why I'd be anywhere interested in Farmville at all, although this latest game that they've created is a lot like Farmville. Surprise, surprise. And I honestly haven't yet figured out quite how it relates to, yeah, anyways, it's like a mock-up of Farmville that's crypto-y, I guess? I'm going to show you the gameplay. It's actually kind of fun. I'm surprised at how much I thought I would like it, more than I realized I would once I actually started playing. So, they have a map of the whole world. It's very blocky, kind of looks like Minecraft. That is, it's very low resolution. It's a whole planet. Not every city is on it. In fact, let me just pop over there and show you. This is my current functional farm, and I'm just playing again because it's kind of fun. So I went out to Iceland and dropped this. I think it's the third city I've built, but let's zoom out here and show the whole planet. You can't go anywhere. You can't start on top of a mountain. You can't start on water. You can't start on. I think you can start a desert. Yeah, but these are people who have started their own cities. There's cities all over. There's Bogota and was it Bolivia or Colombia? I think it's Bolivia. Lima, Peru. They have, yep, Sao Paulo. That doesn't seem to be anything weird. Anyways, so you can the whole planet. Of course, I live in the United States, so I didn't pick the United States. No, I did. The first town I built, I got to 1,000 points. You can see down here in Florida, Florida's pretty well filled in. All the South United States is fairly well filled in. I think probably because this is a U.S. game. But Europe, hardly anyone's working in Europe out here. It's fairly sparse. Let's see what's going on in like Saudi Arabia is mostly empty. I don't think anybody's there at all, actually. India. There are no players in India. Oh, here's someone that looks like they're up in, what is that, Pakistan? Am I wrong about that? Oh, I should know it's not Pakistan, it's, why is it slipping my mind? Sorry, I don't know my geography perfectly. China. Oh, look at that, there's that's the person who's currently winning. They're there in China. Well, look at that. So yeah, so here's the whole map, and I'm just going to hit this button down here and zoom back to my town. All the towns look like this. They're all the same square, although there is more space to it. I'm here in Iceland. I wanted to see what Iceland was like. I named my city. You have to name your city. I named it Steam Bath in German. That's what Dampfbad means here. Anyway, so you start out with. I'm pretty certain that you don't get to any more than this. All there is just this tiny little road. Initially, they give you the storage shed, the silo, one farmhouse, the truck for delivering to the city, and some fuel. And this is all you get. This is just an alpha version of the game, a very early edition, so hardly anything really fully works. But you can kind of see little characters running around doing their stuff. I've got 3 farmers, 1 lumberjack to cut down trees, make wood. The farmers just, deliver water and collect crops. Then I have these 3 windmills, which are making, at the moment, sugarcane. And every single one of my plots out here in the field is sugarcane, because sugarcane makes the most money. I started out with my first version doing wheat and flour. Flour makes pretty good money, but sugarcane makes way more money. So if you look on the map and see people dedicated to sugar, that's why. You can also make, let's see, pull it up here. Crafting. So you can make salt, you make sugar, you make flour. And you have to build up 10 of any one of these things to ship it using the truck. I'll go down here to sell and show you. Reykjavik is the only city nearby, but if you're in a bigger continent, there's going to be more. It doesn't really matter where you go. Just go to the quickest place and get your money's worth. So to make money initially, you can have the woodsman with a lumberjack cut down, make some wood, make $5,000. You can also sell the gasoline. I wouldn't advise doing that since you need it. But you can make these resources with these characters. Now, as far as I can tell, the intent here is to either grind crypto in the background using the browser, since I'm running this in the browser. This is in Brave, the Brave browser. Mainly the reason I say this is because my let's see here, task manager is running a little hard. At least it was. Yeah, it was running harder the first time I did this, but so it was initially running really hot. I think it was just because I was running a slower laptop. This is my faster laptop, but I got the impression that kind of the way Decentraland treats it, like you can buy property and sell property and buy objects and sell objects. I think that's kind of what they're going to go for here, but as of right now, I don't know how to sell to anyone else, any other person in the game, and even though there are other things to look at, right, this is the, can raise the quality of the appearance of things. You can also look at who's winning, and I'm not. Each one of these games only lasts, I think, 3 days. Yeah, there's the last person who won. They did very well. But I don't really know how to get anything else out of the game. I can look at, you can build something, go to the shop down here and see the things you can make using the money you have. I suppose you can get these things. I don't know how you do that. Maybe you have to win, or maybe you just have to wait till the end of the game and then you get more of them. They have this treasure chest thing here, which there's this bot thing that doesn't do anything. Items, there's nothing here. I can see my map, but I can't do anything with this. Now, it might just be because I haven't finished the game yet. Like I said, the game takes 72 hours or 1 or 3 days. I'm still in the first iteration, so we'll see. My last game, which I did destroy the farm, start the city, because I realized that, at least in the alpha, the best way to get money is to make sugarcane as much as possible. You can make wheat, but then you're eventually, by delivering, you only have 37 or 40 points of gasoline, so you can only do 40 trips. So you might as well do the most profitable ones. And from my understanding, and I don't know if during this actual video I'll actually get to 10 here. Probably not. Let's see how these guys are doing. One. Yeah, probably not. When you get stars, and stars are the points you want to get as many as you can. And what I got in the first game, by the time I used up all my gasoline, I only got into a little over 1,000 stars. Well, when you deliver, let's go back to the delivery here. When you sell 10 sugar bags, you get, I think, 120 stars. Might be 110, but you get a lot. And so what I realized is, the more you get more stars, let's pull up the calculator here, you get 40 trips. If you could do it perfectly, let's say it was 120, you get 4,800 stars doing that. Now, I don't know how you get, like I said, you saw that. Let's go back to the map, the winner's map here. There are people with far more than 4,800. Granted, not a whole lot of people who have more than that, but this takes a second since it hasn't fully loaded. And as you can probably tell, this game is actually made to be played on a phone, not so much on, there we go. So my estimate was you can get to about 4,800. There's already people, the top 30 here, top 35 people who figured out how to get past 5,000. And if I keep going, that person in China, 82,750. How did he do that? I mean, the person right behind him, this Jack Burton character, has 50,000, and then behind him 37. How did they do that? I don't know. Still learning this game. but that's kind of what I'm trying to just divulge with this video. Say, you know, hey, why don't you guys try this out? I'm going to leave my invite link in the description below, and you guys can check it out. I don't actually think there's a limit, even though they call this the alpha. I think anybody can play. So, you know, just click the link. I don't honestly know if there's any giveaway with it, but this is what I've learned so far. It's a very, very simple interface. There's not a whole lot you can do in this. But it's interesting, honestly. It's somewhat interesting to look at. And like I said, it's supposed to be based on crypto. I don't even know what crypto. Like, let me see if I go in here and find the things that I'd seen before. Show what the games are. Maybe not. I know there was a section that talked about what kind of coins. Yeah, there we go with the about. There's some kind of Gala coin or something. Peer-to-peer blockchain gaming. Gala is attracting, so this is Gala.games is the website. And it's backed by these things. Yeah, Gala ID, I think this is the one that was, yeah, I logged in. Yeah, let's just go to the little ad here that came out a few months ago. I guess what I'm trying to say is that there are several coins involved in this process, and something that you do with these coins, or at least pays you in coins, or is creating kind of, as they say here, entire ecosystem will grow immensely. Yeah, it probably will. I know that when Facebook, I think it was Zynga who introduced the idea to Facebook of having Facebook tokens, so you could pay Facebook and then use the tokens to pay Zynga and other games within Facebook. But that didn't really pan out. As I recall it, I think multiple governments throughout the world didn't really like the fact that Facebook had a great deal of influence, and they didn't really want Facebook to do a coin. They're like, don't make our money worth less than your money. That would be kind of unfair, because they're like, hey, you're a US-based company. That's kind of unfair to the rest of the world. Anyways, I don't really know the full extent of it. I just know that there's talk of involving cryptocurrency in, let's see here, yes, in-game tokenized currency with a fixed price, which I don't know if that's good or bad as far as cryptocurrency goes. Pseudo mining feature. Yeah, players can purchase loot boxes. In any case, I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's an in-game currency. It's going to be cryptocurrency. It's going to, what you do in the game will be supported on blockchain, kind of like CryptoKitties with Ethereum, or any of the other things that are similar in Decentraland. Although Decentraland is more ownership based. You can build things and own things and make things within Decentraland. You can play games and win money that way. But I would definitely say that the level of sophistication of Decentraland is quite a bit more than Gala and TownStar. I don't know where they're going with this yet. I'm sure they want to make money off of it, but I think it's just some way to involve themselves in cryptocurrency. So, yeah, my farm is running right along, and just so you know, you can't like turn off the tab, close the tab, and it keeps going. You can only play the game while it's running in the tab, and so I don't even know if you'd want it to run while it was hollow. Some people I think have asked that, hey, can you play the game when it's off? No, you have to have it up, or I mean, you don't have to be focused on it per se, but you do have to have it running in a tab for it to work. Like I said, this is the alpha. Please, if you have questions, put them down below. I'll try to answer what I can. And like I said, check the link. This is not I don't get any benefit from this for you guys signing up on my link. It's just something I think is interesting. It's with a really big company. Obviously, Zynga is a very large gaming company, and it is involved with cryptocurrency. Somehow, we'll have to see how it goes. I will update you. I know I'd said a while back that I was going to update everybody on Decentraland, and I haven't gotten back to it because I had a long time in getting my mana to work. That's the coin that Decentraland uses. It wasn't working correctly. Finally, it is. I'll make a video about that soon. In any case, still doing the probably the giveaway. I'm still doing the giveaway, but I've been pushing Atomic Wallet more and more recently because Atomic Wallet, let me go to their site so you guys can see it, atomicwallet.io, because Atomic Wallet is doing an airdrop, and you get their coin, their AWC coin, and right now the AWC coin is going up in value quite a bit. When they dropped the original amount on me, they gave me 15 AWC coin, and it was worth like $5. Now it's worth $15. So if you guys sign up using Atomic Wallet, you get $15, which is almost more than my entire giveaway is worth. So quite a few Satoshis, if you ask me. And yes, you can transfer within the program and use it. The airdrop continues, as far as I know. Every month you'll get more. So check out Atomic Wallet, get yourself in a wallet, and you can store and you can use that Bitcoin address when I do the giveaway. Easy peasy. Check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.